Welcome back, guys, to Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies, as we sit questioning Juniper, as we've managed to get ourselves another day of investigation after 3 confessions came out in the courtroom, and after an episode of idiocy by me, my ego has been set aside for the time being, hopefully, because at least I don't edit out idiot things like that, where I'm just easily able to be a fool and be ratted on in the comments. But from here, hopefully I will recover, as that picture intrigues me so. I need to now solve the riddle of the picture. However, we want to find out what happened when Juniper encountered O'Connor. So let's continue. On the evening before the mock trial, the evening of the murder, you ran into Hugh. Yes, I did. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? She suddenly went silent. She always was terrible at hiding things. Was she trying to keep their meeting a secret by lying about going home at 6? Alright, I won't press the matter any further. Is there anything else you noticed on the night of the murder? Well, I don't know if this will help, but that evening I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30? Around 8:30, huh? That's over an hour after when the crime supposedly took place. That's when I noticed that both stage statues were finished. They were quite large and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. It made me happy to think that after all that hard work they were finally finished. Oh right, the statues are Robin made, so they were covered in white sheets. Junie, are you okay? Sorry, I'm a little tired, that's all. Athena, I think this meeting is over. Prof means? I will use any means possible to get the result I want in Juniper's case. But it will require considerable preparation, so I must be off.
Hold it!
Junie, and Prof means I have a proposal. A proposal? Wait, this isn't another one of your crazy... By sundown today. Yes? I, Athena Cykes, along with Apollo Justice. Wait a second, don't drag my name into... We're gonna discover the truth behind this murder mystery! What? And we're gonna bring you solid evidence showing just what that truth is.
I see. So it has come to this, has it?
If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear. Then you shouldn't need anyone else to defend you except me. Have we got a deal? I trust that's okay with you, too, Prof means.
I have no objections, as long as Juniper is satisfied with this arrangement.
Okay, but only if it's the real truth. I'm sorry to put you through this, Athena, but thank you. I've been thinking only of myself this whole time. Junie, it's way too early to thank me. But you can thank me all you want once I get to the bottom of this.
Very well. I will see you back here at sundown.
Sorry for all the trouble, Professor. It's just she's new to the agency, so...
Don't be silly. I find it all rather thrilling. Now let us meet here again later.
If you'll excuse me, I'd better go. Okay, see you later.
But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
This is no time to be thinking about that. I've got an investigation to do. I will find the truth by sundown, no matter what. No matter what. So I can talk to Apollo about any ideas, but we know there's never any ideas. I guess it's time to head straight into the thick of it. We'll head to Wright Anything Agency first, just in case. Just Trucy. Trucy, do you have any ideas? Actually, let's talk about today's trial with Trucy, actually. I saw your debut fight, Athena. You look like an old pro out there. It wasn't nearly that good, but thanks. Oh, come on. You put a pit bull to shame. You sucked your teeth in and never let go. Sure. You exploited your opponent's faults and you split hairs like there was no tomorrow. Okay. It was amazing. I can't tell you the last time I was on the edge of my seat for a whole fight. Right. Trial equals boxing match equals trial? Yes. Any ideas you have, Trucy? Hungry, Athena? You haven't had lunch yet, right? Well, it's a virtual snack bar on my magic patties. Cookies, chips, snackoos, you name it. That's not the most appetizing place to keep snacks. You know, I'm not really that hungry anymore. I'll just have some juice from the fridge. Great! I've been waiting to have you try drinking from my magic panties. Ugh, that's even worse! Maybe next time. I'm really busy with the investigation and all. Oh, you are? Well, when you get back, I'll have all sorts of things ready for you in my magic panties. Just the very thought is making me shudder. Very forward. Right, let's move onwards. And find what's in my magic panties. So where should I go to first? The hallway, the lecture hall, the outdoor stage, or the maintenance area? Technically, I want to go to the art room. Really? Where can I get to there? Obviously the maintenance area. And no one's here. Just Apollo, what? Can I get to the art room from here? No. So... no. Let's go to the scene of the crime then. Maybe we can find something there. Oh, I see a box lady on stage. Is she going to talk to us again? Ah! Really? Is it my imagination or did something just move? Hey! Afternoon, you two. Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Don't you think sneaking onto campus like this is just slightly suspicious? Did my screen shake then? That was weird. I'll have you know I'm continuing my investigation in the strictest of confidence. I don't want to be caught napping again at tomorrow's trial. And that means a thorough investigation today. Think you can lend Sam? I'm not one to refuse a damsel in distress. But you needn't have asked, Fraulein. I'd intended to help from the start. You're the best, Prosecutor Gavin. Okay, time for a thorough investigation. But we missed lots of stuff yesterday. It does seem like the screen's shaking. What the hell? I did it twice more. Don't know if that's my monitor or it's the game or not. I feel like I'm being tripped out. Is there something psychological going on here when I talk to Klavier? Maybe I'm falling in love. Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you? That's right, but I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. Oh god! And what? It's that backdrop. So someone's fabricated nighttime. Thank you, Klavier. Well, that's the problem with the picture then, not the reversement of it. And we will also see the moons the same way around, so... I'll just hide my embarrassment even further. We'll also make some tricks up our sleeve to make the concert really rock. Pyrotechnics, a fog machine, big banners, things like that. It would have looked like this. Oh, the plans from yesterday. What's that design on the banner there in the back? I know the scales of the school emblem, but what's with the number 6? It looks like it's in serious pain or something. It's Gavin as that one. Athena, ixnay on the ixe. That's the Gaviner's logo, Fraulein. Oh, nice pig Latin hair forehead. Really smooth. Oh, I meant it looks like the number 6 rocking seriously hard. 9, Fraulein. It's a G for Gaviners, not a 6, but whatever floats your pretty boat. So where is the banner? I don't see it anywhere on stage. It was an important part of the show, but the school managed to misplace it somehow. It's a pity, we had it specially made from heavyweight high-grade cloth. A missing banner and 2 broken statues. There are mysteries aplenty to be solved, yeah? Come to think of it, one of the broken statues was a Prosecutor Gavin. Let's talk about the statue next. As you can see here in the stage plans. Right here we have the statue of me. And right here, her right statue. But little does that matter now, as we both lie in pieces thanks to you. Here, forehead. What did I ever do to you? Actually, this statue broke into rather large pieces. Why don't we try to put it back together? Maybe we'll learn something new. Picking up the pieces of a shadowed rock star? Achtung! That's one uber cool idea. There might even be a song in there somewhere. Hey, let's do this! Schnell! Is this an investigation or am I interrupting a German language club social event? 9. Right, so we're examining now? Okay. We're gonna rebuild the statue, are we? This sounds like fun. Well, let's examine the whole stage from here, but I guess I gotta move around first. I don't know. This is fine for a rock concert, but the nighttime sky is a backdrop for a courtroom? Personally, I think it's breathtaking. I mean, speaking the truth under a starry sky, don't you think it's romantic, Fräulein? And the waning crescent moon represents the maximum 3-day trial cycle. 3-day trials outdoors? No thanks. If it starts raining, my hair will be ruined. I think we're more worried about Widget. 67th. High school festival goes way back. Oh, look. The text on the sign isn't written. It's embroidered. And there's a warning in even smaller embroidery. Embroidered sign lovingly crafted by the Handicrafts Club. Keep dry. But the sign is outside. What happens if it rains? Again, like, why is this all outside then? There's like multiple reasons to not be outside. The winner of the mock trial was to take the training seminar right here. You mean you or Robin? Yeah, besides Junie, they're the only ones who can move freely around the campus. Before the mock trial, that means one of them must be the killer. That's not really enough to go on, is it? We need to talk with Juniper one more time and persuade her to give us a name. Right, and that means we have to find irrefutable evidence before the day ends. There's no time to lose. We can't rush it either. Efficiency is the key. German efficiency! Right, so the monitors came up with that. Of course, we've got you in a box. Wait, you don't think this weird box here is... Hands off! I knew it. I know that voice anywhere. I would so get a dog to wee on that box. Let's just ignore it. I mean, it's made its wishes loud and clear. So this is the future cardboard box technology has afforded us, huh? Because dog wees on boxes all the time, don't they? That's definitely what they do. Wow, they built a witness stand too, even though it's just a temporary stage. Oh, but I think they're still working on it. Let's see what this notice says. Caution, pedestal features a high-speed rotation mode. Activate with care. You mean this thing spins? Could that be important? Well, we've examined everything from the outside. Time to change our perspective, eh? Alright, let's try to pick up the pieces. It's a copy of the school paper with that story about the alleged love triangle. I wonder if people really waste their time reading this stuff. It's more popular than you think. What was that? I thought I heard something just now. You were just hearing things. It was nothing more than your ears playing tricks on you. What are you covering for now? Found one. A piece of Prosecutor Gavin's shattered pride. Are you saying my pride is as fragile as plaster of Paris? It looks like there are other large pieces scattered about. Okay, let's find what we can. So the white fragment has been added to the court record. A large white fragment is a distinctive shape that could be described as angular. So that's going to remove that one piece. Oh no, Prosecutor Gavin! You're a complete wreck! Literally! Why in the world would someone do something like this? I don't know, but whoever did it must have felt an amazing sense of release. You would say that. Can I take that as a confession, hair forehead? What? No! I feel bad for Robin. She worked so hard on these. Let's pick up the pieces for her. You got it. Let's check every corner of this stage then. Yeah, baby. Achtung, baby. There's one. Found another piece of the statue. Well, there should still be some more. Let's leave no stone unturned. So another white fragment. two large white fragments, it looks like it would feel good to break them. Is that Apollo writing this again? So there's one there. Did we miss one where we were? It doesn't look like there's one on the ground, does it? To be honest, it wouldn't make sense that there was one either. We've got you in the box still again. We've got our crime scene white paint lines, as usual. The body's gone. All's left is a white outline. I never knew Prof Court personally, but seeing her reduced to a white outline leaves me cold inside. But in a way, she still loves on in the messages she left behind, like the strange way her body was posed and the signs of her wrist being bound. You're right. Let's use a final message to catch the killer. It's just weird as well, like the bound bit. Was she hung up above the stage somewhere? Was she dropped in? There's even a prosecutor's bench here on the stage. Ah, the memories, Fraulein. As a former rock star and a prosecutor, the prosecutor's bench has taught me much about human emotions, passion, and fight. I can picture it now. You with your silvery singing voice and Apollo sweating bullets. Hey, how about picture me winning once in a while? Technically, we never get to see them lose in a sense, so I would like to note their actual win records. Do they lose often? Do they ever support a bum witness? Of course, we know we've had cases where things like that have gone on, but still. Right, the other statue Robin made. It's been smashed to bits. If there were some larger pieces, we might be able to put this one back together too. Yeah, but always the itty bitty ones. I wonder what Mr. Wright would think. If he knew we put Prosecutor Gavin's statue back together but left his like this. We could always come back to it after the case is solved. I'll help you fix it. Poor Phoenix. Well, it's actually moved us away from there at this point. Ah, there we go. There's a piece. Found another piece of the statue. Well, there should still be some more. Let's leave no stone unturned. So we've got 3 purple fragments now. Oh no, we got 2 fragments and a purple fragment. It's found all alone in the stranger's place. Well, prosecutor found behind the prosecutor's bench. You kind of expect to find it there, I guess. Anything up high to look at? Probably not. So let's move up here and find ourselves yet another piece. Oh, what? There's a piece up here? Wait, no, how'd that get there? Look, there's your rival over there, Apollo. Who? Prosecutor Gavin? Battled it out a few times before, but I wouldn't call him... No, not him. I meant that speaker over there. Oh, I don't want a speaker. There's a thing on top of it. It can output massive blasts of sound that rival records of steel. I have better things to do than compete with a speaker, so just forget it. But no, I don't want that. I want this. That's the piece there, isn't it? There's really not much of interest here. Okay, I've got to view it from a different angle, maybe? That's definitely a piece there. Found another piece of the statue. Well, there should still be some more. Let's leave no stone unturned. They're all placed around in crazy ways. We now have 2 purple fragments. So let's examine this bit a little bit further. Oh, I like the view. The judge can look down on everything from up here. Yeah, not bad for a temporary stage. Is that so, Mr. Justice? You Judge Act from the mock trial? I don't know why, but it kind of creased me out. Wrong answer again, Mr. Justice. A penalty for our mock lawyer. Ah, that is not funny. No one likes penalties. We've only got a couple thus far, so we'll go with that. Right, well I can't claim this. Spotlights aren't anything. Let's go back and see if I can rotate round up to here. No, I got to take it from here. I can literally see it up there. Okay, how do I get this? Is there one down here? I can't even get the piece if I wanted to. There's one. This looks like another piece of the statue. Thanks, Apollo. This makes 5 pieces in all. I think we have all we're going to find. There's one up there. Okay, let's get back to where Prosecutor Gavin was shattered. I think you might want to reword that. I'm sure there was one up there. We got 3 purple and 2 white fragments. supposedly that's all. When we try to reassemble it, will it be there? Well, I don't see any other big pieces lying around. Yeah, let's see if we can put this statue back together. Alright, Apollo, you come over here and Prosecutor Gavin, if you could hold this. Oh, they fixed him though. We did it! Not bad if I do say so myself. Yeah, but don't you think it's strange? We put the statue back together. But look, what's with all these leftover white pieces? These two look like they go together. And these pieces too. Athena, what do you think you're doing? Don't stop me now. The artist inside me wants to get out and have a good time. Don't tell me. That statue in the picture? Or a different one entirely? Okay, so what is it? Ah, it's the goddess of law holding a pair of scales in one hand and a sword in the other. That's quite the feature pulled off there, Fräulein. Ah, never said it right. Never. Phew. I love that feeling you get after you work really hard on something. No. I knew who it was. I meant to ask, what's it doing here? Not sure. There's no statue like this in the stage plans. Still, I could swear I've seen this statue somewhere before. Right. This and the statue of Klavier were broken at the same time, but have been repaired. No one knows where it comes from. The more we learn, the deeper the rabbit hole goes. At least we're moving in the right direction. Let's keep searching the stage for clues. I've been wondering about something this whole time. You know that pole at the edge of the stage? You mean this? It has a wire that goes off and connects to something somewhere. Like you could slide the body down? No, I want to examine this, not the window. This wire is for hanging banners over the stage. One of the policemen who was here earlier was checking how it worked. Oh, so that's why the banner looks like it's out of place. The banners are hung and removed from the art room over there. That's the art room over there, as in the scene of the crime. Bingo, Fräulein! It's still crawling with cops though. Hey, anyone in the art room? Oh, God. Oh, it's you people! Ha ha ha! In justice we trust! Ah, it's Detective Fulbright! In justice we trust! Is that some kind of a greeting between you two? Detective Fulbright, can you lower that banner from there? Of course! Just leave it to me! How's that? Phew! Thanks, Detective. In justice we trust. Ha ha ha! Always glad to help. In justice we trust. So, is that some kind of greeting between you two or not? Well, looks like the banner's down now. Let's go take a look. Right, well, I'm still mostly... Wait, if there's one there and... Do you think there was meant to be one here too? I do wonder. We've lost all the fragments though, but I'm sure there was still a fragment up there. Wait, let me just make sure I'm not going mental, right? I just want to go up there. Is that a fragment or not? Or is that just an extra bit to make you really annoyed as a player, but isn't really needed? Or is it like some of the background? It looks like it's on top. It's so confusing, man. So confused. Right, well, let's look at you first. The statue doesn't look like anything you... Oh, the statue doesn't look anything like you or Mr. Wright. Well, yeah! The statement was so bizarre. It was like, the goddess bearing scales and a sword. She's a symbol of fairness and strength. She and her symbols were shadowed along with the statues of you and Mr. Wright. But this is a direct challenge to the rule of law. And if they want to fight, they've got one. We'll take it down a notch, Tiger. Let's save the fighting from when we find our culprit. Well, let's examine this. That's what we're really after. It's a little hard to see from this angle. Let's look at it head on. This is the closest we could be. So I'll examine it from here then. Look at this banner. I don't think it would flap very well in the wind. An unflappable banner. Hey, I like that. Goes perfect with unflappable lawyers and unflappable rockers. It's like it was made for this very stage. Look at this. The bottom part is all knotted up. Let me try and unravel it. Oh, hello. Jeez, did you really have to? You don't come across an unflappable banner every day. Athena, there are some things that have to yield to forces beyond themselves. What a cruel world we live in. Oh, hey, a scrap of paper was caught up inside. It's blowing away. I got it. Yes, great catch, huh? October, Hue 120. Looks like some kind of note. What does it say? October, Hue 120. What's that supposed to mean? A test score, maybe? Pretty impressive when you consider that 100 is a perfect score. I don't see how even Hue can get beyond perfect. Fräulein, shall we inspect the banner again, now that it's been unraveled? The Hue scrap has been added to the court record. Discovered on stage, it appears to be a piece of paper torn from a notebook. We know whose notebook, because it's court. It's, you know, we have the notebook. The name Hue is written on it. Did we notice anything ripped out of the book before? Well, I think one of the things we should notice about the notebook is I think that all the dates were written with the day in mind, but October, Hue 120. We don't see a torn out scrap bit or anything, so something to join it up with. We need to find the page that was on, really. Too bad I can't make them do it. However, there was something more important about this. This is the emblem that's on Junie's school uniform. Hey, you're right. Wait a sec. It's hard to see against the red material, but look. There's a dark red stain here, just under the emblem. This banner was on a wire connected to the art room. Right, and the art room is where the murder occurred. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? The stain might be from the victim's blood. The school banner has been added to the court record. And here's our differences. This is a transport mechanism. Phew, that was a whole lot of poking around in such a short time. Does that mean you're satisfied? Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to check out. See that metal fence back there? There's just that one segment, so it seems out of place. It looks like we're in the process of removing them after the stage was set up. But they were never able to finish on account of the murder. We should take a look if you think it could be important. Okay, that's a weird mark. This track looks man-made. Hey, you're right. And it looks like it starts from behind the backdrop. Maybe a big muddy pro wrestler was hiding back there. Well, that was totally random, but we'll never know until we take a look. Looks like something was being dragged through here. And this is where it started. Yeah, but whatever it was, it's long gone. Must have been pretty heavy. Perhaps it was used in setting up the school festival. Well, then I guess it wasn't a pro wrestler. Still, this could be something important. Like a body that was hidden until a correct time. Well, that's about it for the stage. Right, I think we better search the art room next. I think I'll hang around here for a while. But make sure to tell me once you find it, yeah? Find what? What else? The governor's banner that disappeared from the stage. You never know. It just might be connected to the case at hand. Really? Or does he just want his banner back? Don't tell me. So we're short. That's... Hey! That box! It just took off running! I have a pretty good idea who that is, as I suspect you do too. Come on, we can't afford to have any weird articles written about us. The maintenance area's over in that direction. After that box! No, I want to look at the picture. After that box. Because the picture has another element in it. that kind of helps prove how things were moved. That box is here. It's a new box, though. Mirriam, you're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here. I'm just an empty box, and that's what you do with them. You throw them away.
So we wipe the past clean with Crime Cleaner. Get
sparkling clean with brute force. Hey, you changed boxes. I like the new look. Danger toxic. Wasn't mad anymore. I was a complete failure in court today. My work, my pride, my dreams, everything I've worked so hard for, gone. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter? I still read that sentence wrong. A failure, a reporter. Cat. That was a laptop in there. That's what it was. Knack! Ah! Kind of think that calling her a failure as a reporter might have been a bit extreme. Scold me, despise me, pack me away where I never see the light of day. I've been cast aside to waste away into a big pile of mushy paper mache. I kind of feel responsible for this, but now's our chance to prod her for information while she's vulnerable. I bet that's what you were just thinking. What kind of person do you think I am? You read me like a book. And so we stand at a point in time where we can grill Mirriam a little bit more, but just bringing up the picture in the small screen yet again that we've seen in the past. Hey, where's the picture gone? Scroll to a weird bit. There's a winch system in that room for moving things, of which it looks like this statue was maybe attached to it? The chain? So is that the chain with the banner's hand? Is that why the winch is there? To move things around? Is that why we can see the banner in the screen because it's being witched up high? We're seeing a lot of bizarreness with that little picture. Not just the bizarreness that I managed to extricate from it. As we continue on with more Phoenix Wright, your Destinies. Next time. I'll see you then for more. Bye-bye.